Hey guys, it's Jenny, and if I'm not mistaken, today is the last day of 2016. Can you believe it? Time just flew. And wow, 2016 was such an adventurous year for me. We've been through the move, we've been through a lot of up and downs, and things are not necessarily where I want them to be with my orchids. Many of my orchids are just set back and pretty horrible. Bloom-wise, it was a disastrous year for me compared to other years, but I kind of expected that. The important thing is not to get hung up on it though, and to look forward to 2017. And today I'm going to show you, or actually I'm going to tell you, I'm used to showing you stuff, but today I'm just going to tell you what I am expecting for 2017, what I want to do, what my plans are, at least what I hope I will achieve or I will do in 2017. But when it comes to orchids that I want in 2017 or I must have absolutely, well, we have a whole list here. So you remember in, I think, yesterday's video, I told you that I want to have a sort of a mini collection of Tolumnias and Twinkles. Well, that shall happen in 2017. I want to get the full spectrum of Twinkles. The white one, the yellow one, the cinnamon looking like one, that's on the top of my list. I want to have them all. I want to have my mini collection of all possible Twinkles because I really love these guys. I have a small small weakness for oncidiums that produce tiny flowers, but they make 100 of them. Well, not necessarily 100, but you get what I mean. Tiny flowers on a big flower spike, bushy flower spike, that's the dream for me. I also like pendant flower spikes. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. But elegant spikes, oh, I really like them. So Twinkles are definitely on my wish list for next year. And then we have the Tolumnias. Yet again, it's such a beautiful orchid, does not take up a lot of space. It's easy to grow actually once you get the hang of things. It's easy to rebloom if you get a good individual. And this one already has a spike. I don't know how this one looks like. It's supposed to be orange, so I'm excited. But yes, I want to get all the Tolumnia varieties that I can find. There are so many varieties, it's bewildering. And they are all beautiful. And of course, I will not be able to have them all. Maybe it would mean having 100 of them. I wouldn't mind it. But I will not be able to buy so many, most probably. However, the ones that I will find, definitely I want to get. Also, I have in mind a little project with the Tolumnias. If I have 2 of them in bloom at the same time, I really want to try and propagate them and try out the agar medium. This was a project I wanted to do this year, but I didn't have 2 Tolumnias in bloom at the same time, sadly. So the more Tolumnias I have in bloom, the more chances I have to get seeds. So that's the goal. And I want to do this with Tolumnias because as far as I understand, they are really fast growers. From a seed to maturity, it takes about 2 years, which is the speed of light if you're talking about orchids. So yeah, no Cattleyas, no Phals, Tolumnias. I want to try it out on Tolumnias. So definitely they are again on my wish list. I just need to find them available, and probably I'm going to make quite a few hauls from Poland, from Orchid Garden, because orchids do arrive quite fast. I am quite happy with the orchids that I received. And of course, I will buy from eBay, from my favorite seller, and I think that should be enough. Of course, you can never have all the variety you're hoping for. Sadly, the transport time did not change between here and Germany, and until it changes, I will not buy from there. And it's sad, because all the nurseries are in Germany, right? Well, there are a few in Netherlands as well. I might try it out. I might make a test haul, who knows? I'm looking forward to that. I will make budgets every once in a while to spend on orchids, on hauls, so that should be fun. Now, another orchid I absolutely want to have in 2017, and this is a tricky one, not sure if I'm going to find it, is the Dendrobium phalaenopsis type Enobi purple something? Enobi. That's the name I remember. I love that one from the pictures. I've never seen it for sale, at least in the sources that I usually look at. I hear some people find it in flower shops even. I wish it would be the case here. I seriously doubt it, but that's one that I really want to add to my collection. There's something about those flowers that is just so wonderful and pretty, and I need to have it. And speaking about Dendrobium phalaenopsis orchids, I intend to extend my collection of those as well. In my old environment, they did okay. They're not very hard to grow really, and I kind of know the basics. Problem in my old environment is that I kind of gave up on them since I had the spider mite infestation. There are a few orchids that spider mites love. Paphiopedilums, Phalaenopsis and Dendrobiums in general are some of their favorites, and I had such massive infestations on my Dendrobium Phalaenopsis types that I gave up. They were almost dead. They were just a nest of mites, and I just wanted to get rid of them, and that's that. But I do want to get back the Burana green. If you remember the green one that has a little bit of a fragrance, I loved that one, and I didn't see it for sale, but I think IKEA might bring it, hoping for it in the spring or something. Also, I want to get the, you remember I had one called banana chocolate, something like that? Yeah, it smelled kind of like bananas to me, really. I want to get that one as well. Again, IKEA usually brings these guys. Also, the polar fire, I want to have that one as well. So I'm looking forward to visiting IKEA in the spring. We'll see if they have them. So that's another orchid I want to add to the collection. Next, what I want to add next are some Catasetums. Now with Catasetums, it's a little tricky. They require a lot of space. Luckily, I want to make this shelf only for Catasetums. I will put some more artificial light. I'll find a way to make it and to put it here. In winter and spring and autumn, I do have sunlight here when it's sun. It's not sunny right now. Not as much as I would like, but definitely quite a bit of sun. In the summer months, I don't, because the sun is really up high. So if I add some artificial light, it should probably be very okay for Catasetums. They don't necessarily need a lot of light, particularly if you want male flowers, which are the showiest ones. If you give them a lot of light, from what I hear, you will get female flowers, which are definitely not showy, and I don't really want them. So I just want to provide enough light for Catasetums, and I do want to make this shelf a Catasetum shelf. So that should be lovely. I love Catasetums. I love how they look like more than anything else. Oh, no, I love flowers. But the foliage and everything, they just look extremely wild to me, like a palm tree. So even if they bloom only once a year, I definitely love having them. I love seeing them grow. They grow so fast, so they're never boring to me. And the foliage and everything is just appealing to me. So I want to have more of those. I'm looking forward to buying some hybrids, or I don't know. The Pileatum is on my wish list. The one that has huge flowers, that's definitely on my wish list. I have a Pileatum hybrid, but I'm not sure it's going to be what I expect it to be. Most probably it's made out of a seed, so you never know. The pictures were like, it can bloom like this, or something in between. It's a seedling, you never know. Surprise, enjoy. I don't necessarily enjoy those types of surprises, because I might be unlucky. Sometimes with seedlings, you get something unique and quite spectacular, and I think Anna from Crooked Orchids, yeah, she had a wonderful Paphiopedilum. If I find that video, I'll add it down below if it's worth seeing, that Paphiopedilum. But I kind of feel that happens once in a million seeds, so the chances of me getting something spectacular are kind of slim. And as I was saying, I always get the sensation I'm kind of unlucky when it comes to these things. I'm always more disappointed when it comes to seedlings and seeds and what I expect than I am impressed. So for that reason, I tend to go with Mary clones. At least I know what I'm buying. At least my expectations will not be damaged. Let's call them like that. It's just me, it's just my preference. It doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Other than that, other orchids that I really want to have, I really don't know. I will definitely want to get back my Brassavola cucullata that I lost to Fusarium. I also want the Brassavola David Sanders, and I also want that Brassavola which is pink. It looks like the cucullata, but it's pink. Can you imagine that? It's a wonderful thing, and if I find it for sale, it's mine. So yeah, other than that, I really don't know. I'm looking into some other species that I've never had before. There is an orchid. I'm not going to tell you about it right now. I really want to have this one. I might not be able to find it here. If I'm keen on it and I win the lottery, I might order it from the USA. I don't know. We'll see. But it's worth it in my opinion. I don't know. I never had an orchid that I spent a lot of money on and it's like my prized possession. Because I kind of always prefer to have more variety at lower prices than something really spectacular at a big price. I don't know, but I might just do that. I mean, once in a lifetime, I think it's okay to do that. Problem is, I don't trust myself enough to maintain it alive for years and years and years, so it's worth the investment. Does that make any sense? I don't know. We'll see. And particularly with what's going on in my greenhouse with the Fusarium thing, I'm not sure if I want to do that, but I might do it. At least for the sake of showing it to you on video. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. I'll think about it. But other than that, I'm not sure what orchids I should have this year. I am trying to get species or hybrids that I've never owned before. I like to have diversity and learn and talk about different types of orchids, and maybe some orchids you'd never heard about, but when you see them you really love them and you decide, hey, I want to have this orchid too, why not? You know, it's always fun to discover new species, and I love seeing unboxing videos for this reason, or what new orchids somebody on YouTube got, because I get inspiration. Hey, I want to have that orchid too, it's pretty. So yeah, that's the main goal, getting some more species while tending for the ones that I already have. And yeah, I really hope with my YouTube channel, I really hope to make it a little bit more interactive. I am not entirely sure how. I've been doing this for 3.5 years already, but it's always a challenge. It's not a bad challenge, but I always think about how can I improve my channel? How can I make it more interactive, more appealing, I don't know, more entertaining, more useful, pretty much interactiveness. That's what I'm looking for. And sometimes it's kind of hard to achieve that, especially considering that I don't show myself and stuff like that, which I will not do. I got a lot of questions about that. No, you guys, this is an orchid channel. It doesn't matter how I look like. I'm normal. Don't worry, it's nothing of the sorts. I just, for one, I don't want to be recognized. I don't know. It's just, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's one, a private thing because the world is how it is today. But second, it's not about that. It's not being a recognizable face. It's about orchids. That's what it is for me, and the interaction with the people. I don't get to see you guys, and you don't get to see me, and that doesn't matter because we still talk to each other, and you know, I just don't know how all the time. But yeah, I am hoping to improve my YouTube channel. If you have ideas, do let me know. What would you like? What you don't have from other YouTube channels. Let's put it like that, because there is a sort of a pattern. Of course, each and every one of us wants to be unique, wants to do different stuff, and wants to be recognized for something, right? But we kind of follow the same pattern. We upload videos, we talk about this, we answer to comments. What if there is something that nobody else does? If you have ideas, or if you would like to see something or participate into something that nobody else does, and I'm not talking about giveaways here, I'll try to make one in the spring, I promise. Yeah, let me know. I would love to do that. I would love to become more interactive. I just don't know how. There are some limitations to YouTube and to internet, but I think there are also some things we just didn't think about. I am thinking about those things. I am always thinking of improving or making my channel better and more entertaining and just something people like to watch and be a part of. So again, if you have ideas, let me know down below. How long is this video? I don't know. It's the last day of the year. I'm not gonna see you guys for an entire year. Okay, before I let you go though, I just want to wrap 2016 by saying thank you again to all of you guys. Thank you for the orchids you've sent. Thank you for the postcards and for the drawings and for your wonderful wishes, and also for the donations that you left on orchidnature.com. And by the way, these are my latest supporters. I would just like to mention you guys and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really hope you had a wonderful year and that my videos helped you in some way. Really hope next year will be the same and even better. So I wish you all a happy new year with a lot of orchids, and not only a lot of joy, a lot of good things. So thank you guys for sticking with me, and I hope you will enjoy 2017. And I'm gonna put the end screen right now. You can always visit orchidnature.com. You can find me there. If something happens to my YouTube channel, you can watch another video, whatever YouTube recommends here. I never know. And you can also subscribe if you're not subscribed, so you get regular, if not daily, orchid and plants videos. Thank you again. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.